Little Havana, just west of downtown Miami. We've got baseball from Lone Depot Park. Today, we've got a contest out of the National League East between the Philadelphia Phillies and the Miami Marlins. It's Marlins baseball, and it comes your way next. Anibal Sanchez is ready to go as he'll be on the mound for the Marlins. And please, Zach, what do you got?
Hey, one of the keys to this guy is throwing strikes. He's not a big strikeout pitcher. Only averages less than 7 strikeouts per 9 innings pitched. So he's more of a pitch-to-contact guy, and you'll know if he's on early. He needs to get quick outs early in counts.
That brings up Alec Bohm. And we are ready for some daytime baseball. First pitch coming. Here it is. Underway now in the Sunday finale as the game's first pitch is taken for ball 1. These Marlins, as they take the field this afternoon, they come in looking to make it 2 in a row as they were winners last time out.
Hey, thanks, Matty. Hey, you know what, D-Roll? Try to get on a kind of a little mini winning streak here. Losing the first game of this series, winning game 2, and hopefully winning this series by pulling one out here today.
Yeah, Dan, they were able to shower that first loss off in the first game of the series and had a nice bounce-back game yesterday. Let's see if they can steal the series right here.
Time now for a glance at the Phillies' batting order in this one. Who do you have your eye on, Dan?
Well, Matt, I appreciate the way Bryce Harper plays the game. He had 20 ribbies last month. That's RBIs. That's ribeye steaks. However you want to put it, he drove in 20 men. When you're doing that over the course of a month, that's some pretty consistent hitting.
Ronald Torreya's the next to bat. Now a swing and a weak little line drive over to first. But this will be taken easily at first, and there are 2 gone.
Right fielder, number 3, Bryce Harper.
2 down, no one on base, and that'll bring up Bryce Harper. First pitch on its way.
No, that's a ball.
Now the 1-0. Here's one that misses now to the Philly right fielder. It's 2 balls and a strike. Pitch to the plate is a splitter that misses, so he's behind in the count now, 3-1.
Call didn't go his way on 2-1, but it's important here on 3-1 to still make a quality pitch. You have to have the mindset that you're still the one in the driver's seat.
Now a little looper down the left field line, and that gets down and ought to be good for extra bases. And this will find the wall deep in the corner. And he is into third with a 2-out triple.
Yeah, everyone knows this guy's been having a great year at the plate, but he's not exactly a gazelle on the bases. But he turns on the jets here and makes it all the way to third. He might need an oxygen tank, but hey, he made it.
Next to bat will be Rhys Hoskins, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. Lifetime against Anibal Sanchez. He has 7 hits in 22 tries. And of those hits, 3 of them were of the home run variety. Comes set, the 0-1.
You can really tell they're trying to keep the ball in on this big slugger right here.
Is that an effort to keep him from getting extended, do you think?
Yeah, I think that's the idea, Matt. But he might spin to win if he starts looking for it in there.
Harper on third with 2 out. And a fastball called strike 3, and the side is retired. No damage done after the 2-out triple. We're back with more on a Sunday afternoon following this. Vince Velasquez, a California-born right-hander, is on the mound. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, you take a look at this guy's number. One of the things that jumps out at you is that ERA. It's into the 4s. But that doesn't necessarily indicate what kind of pitcher this guy is. If he brings his A game, he can shut anybody down. The problem he's had so far this season, he's been a little bit inconsistent. He's a better pitcher than that ERA over the 4s indicates.
Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. Dan D-Road, these Phillies, as they begin play here today, they come in off a loss last time out, but they've been playing well, winners of 5 straight prior to that game.
Yeah, Matty V, and you know one thing you don't want to do here, D-Road, you've been on some good teams, not to lose focus at this point of the year, to keep the big picture inside, because there is a postseason lurking, and it's so easy to get ahead of yourselves and not take the rest of the schedule serious.
I think the nice thing for this team is that they won the division. They will, for whatever happens, get a 5-game series. It's not that 1-game wild card, win or go home. This team can prepare themselves to battle and try and win 3 out of 5.
A swing and a miss there, 2-2.
This pitcher's bringing it with some high velo. You better get that front foot down early and get ready, or he's going to throw it right by you.
Lifted down the line in left. And that will end up a foul ball. Now here's the ball hit high and deep to straightaway right field. Gone! So it's a solo home run to lead off the bottom of the first. Number 26 for him on the season, as the Marlins will take a 1-0 lead.
Yeah, I can remember when leadoff hitters were these little speedy guys who would try to leg out little numbers or draw a walk. Well, that time has passed, and guys like this, with pop at the plate, can sometimes go deep as well as anybody in the lineup.
Into the box now, Miguel Rojas. A ball and no strikes. The average coming in at 266. 4 home runs and 38 runs batted in. The 1-0 home.
All the makings of a big inning right here. One already left the yard, and the power hitters are coming up.
Base is empty here with nobody out. Too tight with that one. 3-0.
I don't blame him for not coming over the heart of the plate. He circled this guy on the lineup card when he got to the yard today. He's been swinging one of the hotter bats in the game.
The 3-0.
3-1.
Oh, I think he thought it was ball 4, but the knuckle curves in there.
Hey, after that extra base hit, things could go awry. He didn't. He battled right back in his zone with a nice executed pitch.
And here's a ball hit in the air, but this will land untouched. Good battle here. This will be the 7th pitch coming up. And a fastball misses there, ball 4.
The first baseman.
So now to the plate, Jesus Aguilar. His lifetime line against Velasquez. He's got 4 hits and 10 at-bats. He's taken him deep once. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. He offers at it and hits it in the air to left. Quinn has him played perfectly as he puts it away for out number 1. We have a moment here in Miami to take a look at the Marlins starting lineup. Dan, who do we keep an eye on?
Well, Matt, I think the cleanup hitter might be the difference in this game. This guy knows how to drive in runs. Had over 25 runs batted in last month. You've got to pay attention to how he goes about it. Ground balls, fly balls, home runs, any way to drive in a run, and that's what he's doing. He tries to have a major impact on every game he plays in.
Jorge Soler comes on with 1 away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. Runner at first here, 1 man out. A ball and a strike. And set up behind the dish is Woody Keller as you see the rest of our umpiring crew there.
You know, D-Row, Woody Keller's a good umpire, but at times the consistency kind of wavers a little bit. I'm not sure if you'd say he's a low ball umpire or a high ball umpire. Sometimes his zone changes from game to game.
Yeah, he can be a little inconsistent, Dan, no question about it, but he's approachable. As an offensive player, I just want to be able to turn around and say, is that as far as you're going today? And Woody will usually give you an answer.
Had to wait back on the changeup, and he did a good job just to make contact. Ball and 2 strikes. Here it is. Popped up. Bohm is there. 2 down.
Batting fifth, the right fielder, Garrett Cooper.
Digging in will be Garrett Cooper. And as you take a look at the splits here, he's actually better against right-handed pitching this season. First offering.
No, too low.
The 1-0 home. Misses. Ball 2.
He's having a really hard time finding his rhythm and finding the strike zone. It's going to allow this offense to keyhole him in big situations. He's got to figure it out pretty quick.
Now the 2-0 home.
That's a strike.
Slider misses, and he's in danger of losing him here. 3-1.
No reason to sit on anything other than hard stuff in a location you like and drive it right now.
And a good at-bat that time as he lays off for ball 4. And as a result, that'll move a runner up into scoring position now with 2 away.
At this rate, he's going to set some kind of a record for walks issued in a game, or he'll get an early hook. We'll see if he can settle down here and start to find the strike zone, or if he continues to struggle.
Next to dig in, Brian Anderson. And the Marlins looking for more in the game's opening frame. First pitch of the AB on its way. Fouled away.
After the walk and with runners on the bags, he couldn't afford to fall behind here. Nice job of jumping ahead with strike 1.
Rojas over at second. Cooper at first. 2 out in the inning. No swing on the knuckle curve, even at 1-1. His lifetime line against Velasquez. He's got 8 hits in 25 tries. 2 of those hits were for home runs. The 1-1. A ball and 2 strikes now.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Skied into very shallow right. Harper has a read on it. He handles it easily, and the inning is over. 1 for the Marlins on the solo shot. Leading off the inning, it'll be Didi Gregorius, and they could use a spark from him here. Now here's the first offering. Fastball over the outside, but in there for a strike.
Hey, I still believe in my heart the best pitch is a well-executed fastball down and away, and that's exactly what that is. He swings at that. That's off the end of the bat. That's not hard contact at all, and that's an easy out for the defense.
Bounce towards the mound. Throw is in time for the first out of the second.
The catcher.
All right, here's the defensive alignment for the Miami Marlins. And if you look at the numbers on this team, defensively, they're in the top 5, fewest errors in the league. Flashing the leather, picking and grinning, keep an eye on them. They play stout defense.
So now to the plate, JT Realmuto. As he'll take a look at a high strike that time, it's 0-1. The average not quite where he wants it, down in the 220s. 23 homers and 81 driven in. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1.
That's a ball.
You know he wants that on the mound, especially if it would have made the count 0-2. Didn't get it, though, so now you have to make another quality pitch on 1-1.
Now here it comes. Swung on and hit in the air to left. Soler's after it. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out.
Batting seventh, the left fielder, number 24, Roman Quinn.
Next, it'll be Roman Quinn. Lifetime against Anibal Sanchez. He's just 1 for 6. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
You have to be careful. You can't sleep on the bunt right here, even with 2 outs. They're playing him back, but this guy can handle the bat.
Drops one down here, and he'll try to beat it out. But this will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now. 0-2 count, and the pitch. Chases out of the zone for strike 3, and that's the 3rd out of the inning. 3 up, 3 down for Philadelphia. It remains 1-0. Bottom of the inning now, and next it'll be the outfielder, Jesus Sanchez.
The center fielder, Jesus.
Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch.
Outside.
Bottom part of the zone, a good changeup gets the call. Sanchez bats left but throws right and stands in at 6'3". This is his 2nd year as a major leaguer. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone. Lifted down the line in left. But this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. The 2-2. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Center fielder going back. Still ranging back. Gone! Solo shot to right center. Number 13 for him on the year. And the Marlins have taken a 2-0 lead.
Yeah, when he woke up this morning, the last thing he wanted was to be down 2-0 in the 2nd inning. The good news is that both home runs have only been solo shots. But the bad news is he's not fooling anyone right now.
Stepping in now, Alex Jackson. As he'll take a look at an off-speed pitch here that misses for ball 1. Bases are empty here, nobody out. That's wide, 2-0. The pitch. And he'll lay the fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1.
Yeah, I get it. They want to run this guy's pitch count up, but that was a pretty good pitch to hit. He might be kicking himself that he didn't swing at that one.
Count even at 2-2 to the Marlins catcher.
Yeah, this is one of my biggest pet peeves in the game, when guys get count leverage and take fastballs. It's a game of fastballs. You calibrate everything off the heater. Surprising take right there.
Fastball swung on and missed for the first out.
Boy, there's nothing like seeing a good power pitcher that has a good fastball. What does he do? He just throws this good fastball right by, brings the express. No chance to put that ball in play.
At the plate now, Anibal Sanchez. As with one away, he can't make contact on the first pitch. It's strike one. Off-speed pitch, just missed inside.
Wow, that's 40 pitches for him already. This doesn't have the makings of a start that he's going to go very deep.
1-1. One out, nobody on. And now a slider in there for a called third strike, and there are two gone now.
This tells me a lot about this guy. He's done a real nice job bouncing back from that home run to strike out the next two guys. Sometimes you're going to get taken deep, but it's all about how you respond that really matters.
In now, Jazz Chisholm. As he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike one. He launched one over the wall back in the opening frame. Oh, 1, here's the pitch. Oh, he got his fastball that time as this one sent into right center. That's a base hit.
That was actually a well-executed fastball in off the plate. Credit the offensive player. He smelled that coming, turned and burned.
At the plate, Miguel Rojas. As the first pitch years have been high, it's ball one. The average coming in at 266. 4 home runs and 38 runs batted in. The 1-0 is a changeup that drops below the knees for a ball.
This is why I love having athleticism and speed on your team. You can tell the runner on first base is certainly messing with the mechanics of the pitcher.
Chisholm is off of first with 2 away. Three and 0 now.
Well, this has been a long inning already, and I know he doesn't want it to get any longer. I expect a challenge pitch right here.
Three and 1 to the Marlins middle infielder.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating, feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
3 and 2 now.
3 balls, 2 strikes.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. And, whoa, awfully close, but it's ball 4, according to Woody Keller.
Yeah, the pitching coach would hate to go to the bullpen this early in the game, but sometimes you have no choice. On the flip side, he might just get in his face a little bit out there, try to challenge him, wake him up from his funk. Either way, we'll see how it works.
And now, Jesus Aguilar. 2's all over the place. 2 on, 2 out, and of course, here in inning number 2. First pitch on the way. He gets it hard on the ground to the left. And that'll just sneak past his outstretched arm, a base hit. But the throw is well up the line, and he scores easily.
Now back, left field, Jorge. Go back.
In is Jorge Soler, as he will take strike one on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. He popped out in his first trip. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Hazley able to track it down for the third out. So 2 runs on 3 hits, including the home run. No errors. Top of the third set to get underway, and Adam Hazley digs in now.
Hey, Matty, they need to get some offense going in this one. Getting a run back in this inning, give them a little bit of confidence that they can keep up in this game.
He's ready. Here's the first pitch.
Ball, down low.
I love everything this pitcher's got working right now. He's got presence. He's got great body language on the mound. He's got fastball command and a nice early feel for his off-speed stuff.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Ball and a strike. Outside with the fastball as the count moves to 2-1 now. Pulled toward right center field. Right fielder is on the run. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning. So 1 gone now as we give you a look at where these 2 teams find themselves entering play in the National League's Eastern Division race. Now 1 down with the bases empty, and that'll bring up the pitcher, Vince Velasquez. First delivery to him. Fastball in there for a called strike. Barely able to make contact. Down 0-2 now. Bases are empty. 1 man out. A 1 ball, 2 strike count to the Phillies pitcher. On the ground up the middle and into center field as he's aboard with a 1-out single.
You don't see that too much in today's game. Most guys, it doesn't matter what the count is. They're looking to line them, drive the ball out of the ballpark. Not the case here. Good 2-strike adjustment, able to punch a ground ball through a hole for a single.
Into the box, Alec Bohm. And on the first pitch, he grounds foul. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Set to deliver the 0-1. Now a splitter, and he lays off a ball and a strike.
Not a surprise to see that low splitter there. Anything with downward movement like that is going to be at the top of the list in a double play situation.
And he misses. 2-1.
2-1.
Two and two.
2-2.
Hey, make no mistake about it. This lineup's going to have to get going and get a little bit more aggressive. This guy's pounding the zone.
And he fouls this one off. On it's Taylor made to short. 6, 4, 3. It's a double play and the inning is over. Down quickly go the Phillies. They trail in this one 3-0. And we're back for the bottom of the third. Let's check in with Heidi Watney. And that'll bring in Garrett Cooper. In 8 at-bats in the series, he's collected 3 hits.
Garrett Cooper.
Here's the first pitch. As he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike one.
I guess the game plan from the offensive standpoint today coming into this one was they were going to work the counts. They've been super patient at the plate in the early goings of this game, and they've got the lead looking for more.
1-1 to count. Took him right up the ladder that time, and it's 1-2.
He is in complete command out on the mound today. He's got all four corners locked in, and now he's raising eye levels to boot.
Nasty breaking ball swung on in the dirt. Real Muto finds it, and the throw is there to record the first out. Ready now for the Marlins, Brian Anderson. He flew out in his last debut. First offering. A bit high there. A ball and no strikes. And he'll lay off here as well, and it's 2-0 to the Miami third sacker. Now here it comes.
He's been getting lit up all game, and there's a common denominator. He keeps missing right down the middle of the plate. Case in point with that last one.
Here now the 2-2. Little chopper back to the mound. Throw gets him 2 down. So next to hit is Jesus Sanchez, and he blasted a homer in his first at-bat.
He jumped all over breaking stuff last time up on that homer. So I got to believe in the back of his mind he knows he's probably getting a fastball in during this sequence.
We're only in the third inning, and his pitch count is above 60. That's not being too efficient with your pitches.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Hold hard, but it's foul down the first base side.
Super important situation right here for the pitcher to go 1-2-3. Get back in the dugout, regroup. He struggled early, but if he can knock out this 1-2-3 inning, I think he can right the ship.
And he chased it in the dirt. Real Muto is after it. The throw to first is in time, and the inning is over. Pretty painless half of the inning, all told. On now. New inning set to get underway, and that'll give way to the veteran second baseman, Ronald Torreyes. And now the first pitch. Cold strike at the letters, 0-1. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. Hit on the ground out to short. Fielded cleanly. Throw to first in time. 1 gone here in the fourth. So with 1 away, let's punch up the graphic and show you the pitch speed comparison for the 2 starters here in the 4th inning. And we've got a power guy versus more a finesse guy, and that's illustrated here. 96 versus just 90 miles an hour is the top 2 speeds. No one on with 1 down, and that'll bring in a dangerous hitter indeed in the form of Bryce Harper. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. That one's down around the knees, taken for a strike. Harper behind with an 0-2 count now. 1 out, nobody on. And And that is swung on and missed. He's down on strikes, and the first two are retired here to begin inning number 4.
This guy is really locked in on the bump right now. He's just playing good old-fashioned hardball right now, just rearing back and letting it go. And it seems like this lineup, they don't have an answer for anything he's bringing so far.
And that'll bring up the Sacramento product, Rhys Hoskins, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. Now the 0-1. No runs, 2 hits, and no errors on the ledger for the Phillies to this point. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Here comes another 0-2. Didn't miss by much there, but it's just a bit high. Still 1-2 as he fouls it away. Into the windup and the pitch. And a good take there. Close, but it's 2-2.
These are the great matchups that happen throughout the course of a game. I don't think as a pitcher you can give in right here. He's a great hitter at the plate. He knows it. You know it. Keep executing. Maybe get him to roll something over.
And strike 3 called as he says, you got to be kidding me, with the side retired. Phillies down in order. They trail it here 3-0. Now at the plate, Alex Jackson. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
The catcher, Alex Jackson.
Here's the pitch. As he'll take a tough pitch on the outside part of the plate for strike 1. Now some movement out in the Phillies bullpen as a lefty and a right-hander start to loosen. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. That softly hit to right. Will that get down? And a great diving effort there, but it'll just tip off his glove, and it's a base hit.
It's a nice job by the batter right there. Able to fight off that high fastball and slap it the other way for a single.
Sanchez.
Standing in now, Anibal Sanchez. And they'll indeed have the pitcher squaring around as he puts this one down. Out. And there's one down now.
The batter, number 2, second baseman.
Up next, Jazz Chisholm is off to a fast start in this one. 2 for 2, including a home run. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Line drive base hit. Hack on another here as the runner scores from second.
Hey, Dero, I think we got a case right now. This team, they're just feasting on a pitcher that he's given up some runs and looks like he's starting to get a little bit tired, leaving some of these pitches up in the zone.
Yeah, and I think there's a fight at the bat rack right now. Guys are licking their chops, knowing he's a little bit tired. Going to leave stuff over the middle of the plate. Won't be surprised to see the bullpen get going.
Stepping in now, Miguel Rojas. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. Couple of walks for him thus far. The 1-0 home. And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on.
2-0 to count.
Chisholm, a runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. Not very aggressive there as that's down the middle for strike 1.
You know, he fell behind 2-0, Matty, but he battled right there and got right back in this count. An aggressive fastball middle of the zone.
And he misses again, ball 3.
That's a great call right there. Fastball away with a guy who's got some jets on first base. Almost like a hybrid pitch out. Great for a catcher if that guy's running. Easy transfer throw to second base.
The 3-1.
I think it's a real possibility that they put that runner on first in motion. That would help them stay out of that double play that would end the inning, but that's also kind of risky at the same time.
Throw over to the bag, just keeping him close. 4 runs, 6 hits, and no errors in the game for the Marlins. Runner goes for second, but he won't draw a throw. That's taken for ball 4, and it's first and second now with 1 away.
Man, that's just painful for a pitcher right there. A 3-2 offering that was right on the corner, but he couldn't get him to chase, and he doesn't get the call. You can't beat yourself up about that one too much.
Number 31 takes the mound as he's been called upon to pitch. Into the box now, Jesus Aguilar. He'll swing and lift a ball foul off to the left and out of play. He's 1 for 2 in this one. The 0-1 delivery. He looked like a caveman swinging a club on that one. It's 0-2 now.
Not much you can do with that one. Tied him up in knots.
The 0-2 delivery. Out in front there as this one's pulled off to the left side. First and second now, 1 man out. Hit hard back up the middle. To second for 1. On to first, and talk about doing the job out of the bullpen. 1 batter, 2 outs, and the inning is over. Marlins forced to settle for 1. Welcome back to Miami as we check in with Heidi Watney. Now to the plate, Didi Gregorius comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Here's the first pitch to him.
No.
The 1-0 home.
There's a pitch we haven't seen in a while. It's going to be tough on the hitters if they have to incorporate that into their mindset.
A ball and 2 strikes to Didi Gregorius.
Not too many guys taking the mound today with this good a split. Look at the downward action on that thing. It's falling off the table.
Got him swinging on the split-fingered pitch, and that's out number 1.
I'll tell you, it's hard to get more of a confidence boost than striking out the best hitters in the lineup. Back to back to back. He's looking really sharp right now.
So now to the plate, JT Realmuto. Line to second where it's caught there for out number 2.
Now back, left field, Roman Quinn.
At the plate now, Roman Quinn. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball 1. Looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at bat. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. In there, 1-1. 1-2 now as that one's fouled off.
Man, he's in control of all his weapons right here. 1 strike away from 5 shutout innings.
Lifted the other way to left center. And here's Soler to make the grab, and that will end the inning. 3 up, 3 down for Philadelphia. They're on the short end of a 4-0. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and that'll bring up Jorge Soler to hit next.
The left fielder, Jorge.
Now here's the first offering.
Yep.
The windup and the 0-1. Now a swinging bunt. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Now a changeup locks him up as he looks at strike 3 called. 1 away. So the next to bat will be Garrett Cooper. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat. First pitch on its way. Fastball was too much for him there. Swung right through it. And he misses with it. 1-1.
Playing 11, 1-1.
And that one yanked just foul. Here comes the 1-2. Now he turns and smokes this one into deep center field. And he's going to make the play over toward his right, and there are 2 away now.
Well, this one was squared up pretty good, but just like pitchers give up hits on well-executed pitches, batters make outs on balls they couldn't have hit much better.
To the plate now, Brian Anderson. As he'll take a look at ball 1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Fastball, and that thing got up there at 95 miles an hour. A ball and a strike. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Two out, nobody on. He's fallen behind now. 3-1.
3 balls, 1 strike.
And it's up to a 3-2 full count now.
Full count.
This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Center fielder on the run. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Marlins. Here now is Adam Hazley. He'll start things out in the 6th for a lineup that really hasn't found its groove in this one.
Yeah, let's see if he can work a walk, maybe a knock, ground ball with eyes, something. Catch a gap to get this offense going. 2 hits as a team can start demoralizing your confidence. But if he can get on, start some traffic in motion, we might have something.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Ball.
Hit on the ground to third. Great effort on the dive, but it's through into left.
Well, that's a nice base hit right there. Way to break up the rhythm. That was almost 8 in a row. This guy was starting to get his bearings about him on the mound. Had to break it up.
In now, number 31. And they indeed have the pitcher bunting here as he gets this one down. There's one on to first, but not in time as he beats it out.
He got the bunt down, but he didn't deaden it enough. Really good job by the first baseman to charge in and make a good throw to second to get the lead runner.
Stepping in now, Alec Bohm. Hit in the air down the right field line. But this will wind up being a foul ball. No hits to this point. Here comes the 0-1. Runners on first with one down. And that's in there for a called third strike on the split-fingered fastball. 2 away.
Now batting.
Next to hit, Ronald Torreyes. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. First pitch of the AB on its way. As he'll take a look at ball 1. A runner on first with 2 away.
Yeah.
A ball and a strike. The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him. 1 left for Philadelphia. They trail here 4-0. Bottom of the 6th inning now. And next to bat will be the outfielder, Jesus Sanchez. First offering.
He'll take that first pitch strike all day long. If they're going to take 0-0, he's going to pound that zone and get ahead. Much more susceptible down 0-1 than 1-0.
And it's fouled away. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Struck him out, so he's set down on strikes for the 2nd time today.
Not a lot of guys throw that knuckle curve, but some guys have a lot of success with it. Some say it has more bite than the traditional curveball, but I think it's more of a feel thing. It just works for certain pitchers, and it worked right there.
Standing in now, Alex Jackson. As he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. Line drive to center field. That's in for a base hit, and he's 2 for 3.
Dan, he took that right back in his face right there. Exactly what you're trying to do. Middle cut, though. Are you a little concerned?
Yeah, that's a case of the ball being right down the middle. As a pitcher, you want to work the corners and stay out of that middle part of the zone, and he paid for it right there with a solid base hit.
Lewis Brinson will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Pinch hitting for the Marlins. Number 25, Lewis Brinson.
Set and the pitch. As he'll take a look at an off-speed pitch here that misses for ball 1. He'll enter play with an average of .311, 4 home runs, and 8 runs batted in. Counts even at 1-1 to Lewis Brinson. Jackson stands at first with one out. And this one runs a little too far in. Ball 2. Rolled slowly down the third baseline. And there are 2 away now.
Up next for the Marlins, the second baseman,
Stepping in next, Jazz Chisholm, runner in scoring position with 2 gone. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. Swing and a liner. He's under it, and that ends the inning. 1 left for Miami, but they hold a 4-0 lead. Anthony Bass is on now out of the bullpen as he'll make his 70th appearance so far this year.
Anthony
Digging in now for Philadelphia, Bryce Harper struck out in his last trip to the plate.
Yeah, and he didn't put up much of a fight either, Matty. Got to find a way. Can't go down 3 pitches. I don't care if you're staring at him or swinging at him. You have to find a way to make this pitcher work a little bit harder. Yeah, that looked like an auto take right there, just trying to measure up this pitcher's stuff.
That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
He's had to be sitting out over that outer half of the plate. For him to take those first 2 pitches right there, finds himself 0-2. I'll be surprised if the pitcher doesn't go right back to that spot.
Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch.
Ball.
Off the plate at 94, 1-2.
Hey, this is a real pesky hitter right here. As a pitcher, you really like to keep this guy off the bases. This is a guy that kind of sets the tables for big innings.
And that one misses badly. It's ball 2.
We just saw a fastball right there. I would not be shocked if he tries to get this guy to go fishing right here and drops a little off-speed pitch in the dirt.
Ball.
And that's low, so a good eye there as he works the count back full.
From 0-2 to 3-2, what a great at-bat to start this inning off. Hey, this could be a productive inning.
Ready with the payoff pitch. Fouled off. And a good take there as they'll have a leadoff man aboard to start the 7th. It's ball 4.
And I'm sure the manager is just fine with that. I mean, it's better to battle a slugger like that to the end and end up walking him than serving one up where he can really hurt you.
So next to the plate for the Phils, Rhys Hoskins. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. And now the first pitch.
No, that's the ball.
Got to believe the pitcher's going to trust his defense right here. Look for something down in his zone to induce a ground ball double play.
The 1-0 home. Hit hard on the ground to short. And there's his first base hit in this one. And now they'll have runners at the corners to start off the inning.
Hey, this might be their best opportunity to at least get on the board. They've been struggling offensively, and they find themselves with 2 runners on board. Let's see if they can continue it.
Here's Didi Gregorius, and his guys are looking to erase that donut on the scoreboard with a runner in scoring position.
Yeah, Matt, they've been really shut down so far in this one. They've had runners on base, but haven't been able to string anything together.
Now time is called, and this could very well be to buy a few more pitches for those relievers. Here's the first pitch. Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone.
Well, they've yet to hang a number on the scoreboard, but it looks like they've got a great opportunity from the breakthrough. Going to be pretty demoralizing if they can't.
Ready with the 1-0. Bass has a good reputation for preventing the long ball. One swing can change the complexion of the ball game when you're coming in late, but he rarely lets that happen. Part of what makes him as effective as he is. And he lays off for a ball, 2-1. Runners at the corners here, nobody out. Phillies shortstop in front in the count, 3-1.
3-1.
Boy, the Phillies have been looking for some offense all game long. They've yet to find it. Let's hope they can find it pretty soon.
3-2, full count. Fouled away. Payoff pitch one more time. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Catch made in center. Here comes the runner from third. And the run is in to score from third. So a runner at first now with one away. And in steps the catcher, JT Realmuto. From the belt, the pitch.
Hook one. No ball. One strike.
0-1 pitch on its way. Here's a chopper right side of the infield. The throw pulls him off the bag.
Well, it's really hard to complain about this one because that's one of the hardest double plays to turn. The first baseman has to deal with the runner headed to second, and he sometimes shields you from throwing where you want to make the throw. They should have made it, but that's a tough play all the way around.
Into the box now, Roman Quinn. As he'll pop this one foul off to the left and out of play. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. He's set. Here's the 0-1.
That's the ball.
There's a fastball, pretty close that time, but ruled a ball. 1-1. Fouls this one off. And he lays off it to even the count 2-2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Working for the punch out and the offering. This is popped up, and there's the second out as he squeezes it while standing on the mound.
Now back. The Philippines.
So 2 are gone now in the Philadelphia 7th, and Adam Hazley digs in now. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. As he takes a cold strike at the knees, it's 0-1. From the belt, kicks and deals. Hoskins at second. Realmuto on at first with 2 down. Now a fastball here that'll wisely lay off, and it's 1-2.
Hey, I get it. He wants to set up that breaking ball down and away, but that 0-2 fastball wasn't even close.
Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. Again, a 1-2. Still a ball and 2 strikes. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball.
Now 2-2. This is the pitch where you want to attack the zone. If you go 3-2, then you put the runners in motion.
Seventh pitch of the at-bat coming up. Now a bluff back to second as he'll just hold on to it. And they run one in on him here as this is on the ground to second base. On to first, and that'll do it as they manage to not let this inning get out of hand. Phillies will have to be content with just the one. Seventh inning stretch time here at the ballpark. It's the Marlins 4 and the Phillies 1. Last half of the seventh here, and stepping in is the veteran shortstop, Miguel Rojas. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch.
Ha! Ball.
The 1-1 is in there for the second strike. There's a breaking ball that couldn't quite catch the inside. Now a swing and he pops it foul behind the plate, and he'll back up a step to take this in behind the plate for the first out. Next up, Jesus Aguilar. He was a double play victim last time around.
Yeah, rolling into a 2-ball will eat at you for the rest of the game at least, so you know he wants to make up for it right here.
First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike.
It's not easy to get your barrel to a pitch that high. That can be an effective location as long as he keeps it above the letters.
Swing and a miss here, and he's behind in the count now, 0-2. We're in the seventh now, 4-1 our score to this point. A swing and a ground ball to third. And the throw pulls the first baseman off the bag, and he'll reach it first. And this will go down as an E5 as you can see the exasperation on his face. So here's the cleanup hitter for Miami, Jorge Soler. He went down looking in his last trip to the plate.
Yeah, Matty, and hopefully he got it out of his system. Especially now, he's got to bear down. He gets the 2 strikes in this spot, has to put the ball in play.
Now a ball hit hard toward first, and that'll get down for what should be extra bases. And they'll have runners at second and third following the 1-out double. Well, it took him till the 7th, but he gets his first hit of the game here, and that'll extend his hitting streak.
Yeah, and he didn't come out of what he was trying to do all day, Dan. He kept the front shoulder up, kept the ice water in his veins, and didn't try and get too big. Extends the hitting streak. Nice job.
You know, D-Row, I talked to him before the game about the streak, and he said the toughest part is he hopes to get hits early in the game to take the pressure off. He had to wait to the 7th inning in this one to come through.
Line drive to center field. Catch made in center. Here comes the runner from third. And they'll add one more to the lead. It's now a 5-1 ball game.
Hey, talk about having a productive inning. You like to see that. You like to add on runs anytime you can. And a sac fly here gives their team another insurance run, and they're starting to blow this thing wide open.
Ready. Here's the first pitch. Brian Anderson is in with 2 away as he takes a ball 1-0. Boy, a lot of break to that thing, and it's 1-1. from the stretch. And a check swing here as he couldn't help himself, and it's ruled strike two. No. 1-2 is the cut fastball, but he holds back 2-2. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. Fastball is outside. It's full now, 3-2. Jesus Sanchez would be next. Did well just to make contact there as he spoils off a good changeup. The next 3-2. And that misses, ball 4. So it's first and second now with 2 out.
Up next for the Marlins, the center fielder,
Jesus Sanchez will stand in here hoping to duplicate what he did back in the second inning. We flash you back to take another look at his solo home run that helped get this offense rolling. First pitch on its way. High in the air out to center field. Paisley gets under it and makes the catch to end the inning. Marlins forced to settle for 1. 8th inning coming up. Miami's out in front, 5-1. Matt Joyce is going to be asked to get things going here as a lead off the top of the 8th.
7, Matt Joyce.
First offering on its way. As he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. Still plenty to be desired in terms of batting average, down in the 180s entering play. 4 home runs, 10 RBIs. Just off the plate and high, ball 1.
Playing 11. 1 ball, 1 strike.
And it's fouled away. Slider laid off for a ball.
The classic back foot slider right there with 2 strikes. Usually gets a ton of swing and misses. Nice layoff right there. Fight for another pitch.
Here now the 2-2. Right side and right into the shift. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8. With that, we'll give you a look at our starter comparison for the 2 starting pitchers in the game, and the column to look at is the one on the right side of your screen. Not too many hits to go around at this point in the ballgame. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Alec Bohm. He was sent packing on strikes in his last trip.
Yeah, always frustrating to go down looking. Everybody does it, though. You'll have a few ABs where you get completely fooled. Look for him to be on the attack early in the set-back.
Anthony Bender gets the call as he'll pitch with 1 gone in the top of the 8th. Now the first pitch.
Ball 1. 1 ball, no strike.
One 1-0 pitch on the way.
Ball 2.
In today's game, everybody's trying to work off the mound north-south, trying to elevate that heater. He wanted that pitch right there, but I can tell you as an offensive player, I'd rather give you 6 inches off east-west than to have you call that high fastball.
And that's in there, 2-1. Swing and a little blooper to center. Rojas ranging into the outfield. He makes the running play. 2 down.
Now back to second base, Ronald Correa.
So now here is Ronald Torreyes, and they're down to their final 4 outs here, Dan.
Yeah, that's not looking too good for them right now, Matt. They've got a significant hill to climb, but they've got to take it one bat at a time. A couple of guys get on, and then who knows what could happen.
Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. And he takes a cold strike. 0-1. Swing and a miss, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2.
It's becoming more and more common in today's game to see relievers like this that can run it up there close to 100 miles per hour. But it's so fun to watch it. He blew it right by him there.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And he goes up the ladder on him, but he lays off 1-2.
Well, tried to throw a high fastball right by him there. Didn't work, but now we'll see if that sets up some different options. Wouldn't be surprised to see a good slider down and away right here.
Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first, and no swing. It's ball 2. Swing and a miss. He struck him out with a 2-seamer, and the inning is over. Phillies down in order. They're down 5-1. Brandon Kinsler is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th. Bottom of inning number 8 set to go. And now it'll be the catcher, Alex Jackson.
The catcher, Alex Jackson.
Now here it comes.
Ball. 1-0.
The 1-0.
Outside.
Shortstop Gregorius. And an offline throw, but boy, look at him stretch out and keep the foot on the bag. Great concentration there for the first out. Now to bat, Anthony Bender. And he's getting his first plate appearance here in the 8th after entering off the bench just a little bit ago. From the stretch.
No.
Now some action in the Phillies bullpen as a right-hander begins to crank it up out there. The 1-0.
Ha! Ball.
You certainly know he's not trying to work around the pitcher. But sometimes the hardest thing to do is to throw a strike to a guy that you know won't swing the bat.
(5-1) our score as we play the 8th. Two and 2. Here now the 2-2. Freezes him. A strikeout looking.
Flat out locked him up with the changeup right there. Usually you're trying for a swing and miss when you throw that pitch in a 2-strike count, but clearly he wasn't looking for it, so it's a backwards K for him.
At the plate, Jazz Chisholm. As the sinker to him finds the zone for strike one. 3 for 4 so far and seeing it well in this ball game. Now a changeup is bounced to second. Torreyes fields it cleanly. And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. Miami down in order. They lead this one, though, 5-1. All set to start the 9th in this one, and that will bring up Bryce Harper. Here's the first pitch to him. 9th inning begins as the first pitch is taken for ball 1.
Boy, that's one of the toughest pitches to lay off. A hard breaking ball at the back foot. Tough take on a terrific pitch.
2-0.
Pitching isn't always about getting everyone out. Sometimes it's about being smart and knowing when to pick your battles. He's been really careful with this hitter so far, and rightfully so.
And wow, that looked to be well inside, but it's a called strike. 2-1 now. Now here's the pitch. Fastball, and looks like they're pinching him a bit here. It's 3-1.
Well, it's a pretty well-known fact that your batting average goes up as you get into more favorable hitters counts, and that's especially true when we're talking about this kind of hitter. Not a great spot to be in if you're the pitcher. Wow, you know he's not happy with that call. When it crossed the plate, it sure looked like a strike to me. Seemed to catch a ton of the plate. That's a tough way to give up a walk, but he's got to put it behind him now.
Plate now, Rhys Hoskins, as he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike one. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. The 0-1 pitch. Chased out of the zone there, and he's down 2 strikes.
When I broke into the league, not many guys were throwing that elevated fastball with that much velocity on it. The game has changed.
A little bouncer. Ready with another 0-2. High and deep down the left field line. But this will wind up being a foul ball. The next 0-2 is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3. Got him with a good high fastball there. Danny, we see a lot of that pitch in strikeout situations these days. What makes it so effective?
I think, Matt, what makes it such a tough pitch is you're changing eye levels. That fastball up looks so enticing to hit that you see that ball as a hitter, you think you can drive it, but it's really hard to get on top of that good high hard fastball.
Enoli Paredes answers the call from dugout as he'll try to record the final 2 outs of this one. So now to the plate, Didi Gregorius, as he will take a look at a fastball in there as that strike zone expands just a little. It's 0-1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. Bullet back up the middle. In there, a base hit. Oh, and he can't come up with it.
All you can ask as an offense is to try and get that tying run in the batter's box. And they've started out nicely right here. They've gotten 2 runners on. They're down 4. A grand slam is still in play. Let's see if they continue this nice offensive approach.
And now in the box, JT Realmuto. And these guys are making a little push here. You have to like the effort despite the odds.
Yeah, you really do, Matt. Look, they still have a significant hill to climb, but hey, they string a couple of hits together here, and all of a sudden this thing feels doable.
And now time is called, and the reliever is warm out there. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
No.
As he'll take a look at ball
One
one.
ball, no strike.
Harper on second. Gregorius at first. One gone. Swung on. And
Playing
missed.
11.
1-1. From the stretch.
Ball.
Like the fastball got away from him there. It's
2-2.
ball two. Tough curveball that time, but he's able to make a little contact to keep this at-bat going.
Put that in a memory bank. First time he breaks out a curveball right there, and it's a pretty good one.
Hit down the third baseline, but a foul ball as it holds it 2-2. Making him sweat out there. The seventh pitch coming up. Fouled off. Here's another 2-2. In the dirt. Goes to third with it. Is in time as he gets the tag down, and he's out trying to take third.
That's a tough one right there. You're already in scoring position, so if you're a base runner in that situation, you got to see it actually get away if you're going to try and take third.
Philly down to their last strike. Swing and a flare down the line. Here comes the right fielder, but he can't make the play as it finds the outfield grass. And this throw gets away from him.
Boy, what a battle there, D-Roll. Several pitch at bat right there. He threw everything but the kitchen sink, and he was still able to get an RBI base hit.
And Dan, I can't tell you, the longer the ABs go, usually, I'll tell you, you get in that swing mode where if he throws the rosin bag, you're pulling the trigger on it. Wait for him to settle in his zone and not come outside of it and end up getting a knock.
No.
Roman Quinn is at the plate as he looks at ball one. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. The 1-0.
Hurry. We're playing 11. 1-1.
Two out with a man at first. 1-2 now. Now this crowd of 36,000 plus come to their feet. Hard hit ball to second. Throw on to first, and the ball game is over.
Hey, how about that play to end this thing? That's what you call the icing on the cake. Cherry on top of the sundae. Exclamation point. I love it.
5-2 the final today. The Miami Marlins jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Anibal Sanchez earns win number 4 on the season. Vince Velasquez couldn't escape the 4th inning as he slapped with the loss. So that will wrap things up. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our whole crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, head to theshow.com.
One error. They left 9 men on base. For Philadelphia, 2 runs, 6 hits. 1 error. They left 6 men on base. 1.